Howdy folks, Mackie here with Mackie Red Horsemanship. This is Mona's second time getting in the trailer. First time I loaded her, I didn't have my camera with me, and it was a little difficult at first, but as you're going to see here, she picked it up real quick because we don't spend a whole lot of time, and she jumps on the trailer. Got me thinking about a trailer loading video I watched of a fellow who's he's pretty prominent. Everybody seems to know who he is and has a movie out and all kinds of stuff like that. But during his trailer loading demonstration, once he got the horse loaded in the trailer, which didn't take very long, every time the trailer came, or the horse came out of the trailer, he had food in his mouth. And of course the guy doing the video never bothered to tell us that he had put food in the front of the trailer to get that horse to want to go in there. So, and I don't do that. I think a horse should get in the trailer because you ask him to get in the trailer, not because you're bribing him. It's like, you know, promising a kid a Snickers candy bar if he does his homework. I want my kid to do his homework, and then if I choose to reward him, that's a whole nother deal. But you can see Mona, she's kind of jumpy. She's very young. She just turned 2 here a month or so ago. And of course she came to the ranch in a trailer. I don't know how they got her in the trailer, but I'll tell you, when I first tried to load her the day before, I walked in the trailer, she walked in right behind me. And so I unloaded her, I walked in the trailer, she walked in right behind me. And a lot of people would think, well, you got your horse trailer broken if you crawl in the trailer when you crawl in the trailer. But what happened after I loaded her about 3 or 4 times, and then she refused to get in the trailer. She didn't want to do that anymore. And there was no amount of pulling that I was going to do that was going to get her in that trailer. So this all illustrates to me that just because your horse gets in the trailer does not mean that your horse's trailer broke. If he gets in because you get in, there is no evidence that the horse's trailer broke. And because I spent the next, 30 minutes trying to get Mona in the trailer by herself, and she didn't want any part of that. And even after that, when I got in the trailer, she didn't want any part of that. But as you can see here, this is her second day, and she shouldn't have any issues, because now she understands that the trailer is a good place to be. It's not a bad place to be. And I use treats from time to time to reinforce, a given behavior. And I'm asking her to walk out here so she gets her head out here so you can kind of see her and maybe see a little bit of her reaction. But here I'm going to give her a treat just to tell her that she did a wonderful job. And then I'm just going to let her rest her for just a little bit before I ask her to step onto the trailer again. So just because you walk in a trailer and your horse follows you in that trailer does not mean that your horse's trailer broke. If that horse won't get in that trailer on his or her own, the horse is not broke to a trailer. And a lot of people steal a lot of rides in the trailer with their horse, and then one day they get out someplace and it's time to go, and they ask their horse to get in the trailer, and the horse gives them the hoof, says, I'm not getting in that trailer. Or you're getting ready to go someplace, getting ready to go to a show or go ride with your friends, and you go to load your horse in the trailer and your horse says, I'm not going. So just because your horse follows you in the trailer does not mean your horse's trailer broke. If your horse won't get in the trailer on his or her own, just like Mona is doing here, then your horse isn't broke to the trailer. And we'll do this for, another week. And I'll load her, and then eventually she'll find a little something inside that trailer that'll be just a big surprise for her. She'll go, whoa, this trailer sometimes has food. So she'll be more anxious, more receptive to other trailers down the road. But she's got to get in the trailer on her own. Being in the trailer with a horse is probably one of the most dangerous places a human could be with a horse. Because anything could spook a horse. This little horse, Mona, is very spooky right now, only because she's young and doesn't have any experience. So I'm going to walk her up and see if she'll just get in the trailer without having to go in any circles. You'll see I use my stick to tap her to encourage her to move forward, but this is just her second day and she's jumping in the trailer like this. And most people would give their eye teeth if their horse would just get in the trailer. So this is a very important skill. I just helped one of my neighbors in town. His name is Carl. He and his son, they have a horse named Spur, and they have a 2-horse straight pull trailer, kind of an old 60s model, back when horses were a lot thinner and smaller, when they were making those trailers, and they just couldn't get the horse in the trailer. So he asked me to come over and give him a hand. I did. We went over and I spent about maybe 15 minutes, 20 minutes, and you know, got the horse figuring out the trailer's a good place. Now his son is, I think he's only about 10 years old, 11 years old. So I saw him the other day in town and asked him how the trailer loading was going, and he said, you know, it's going really good. I said, you're loading the horse by yourself? And he said, yeah. So at 10 or 11 years old, he's learned the skill to put this horse in a trailer, or put his horse in a trailer. But it's an important skill, and they worked on it for a week, maybe 2 weeks after I left, and why they got a horse that'll get in the trailer when he's asked to get in the trailer. And a lot of people don't want to take the time that it takes to get a horse comfortable being in that trailer. And so Mona, she kind of wanders around here a little bit. She's very young, doesn't have a lot of experience, but she's picking things up pretty quick. She is kind of a little jumpy, a little flighty at this stage, but I haven't done a whole lot with her. And you see her look at in that trailer. She really wants in that trailer. And that's what I want. I want my horses thinking that trailer is the best place on the planet. And you want to be able to get your horses so they'll load both directions, going clockwise like this and going counterclockwise, going the other direction, that they'll load on either side. You watch, she just about drags me in the trailer here. I think I'm a whole lot like you. And again, this is just her second day being loaded in the trailer. Again, I don't know how she got in the trailer when she first came. My guess is they put a halter on her. They walked in the trailer and she followed them in the trailer. She's a trusting little thing, so once she realizes you're not going to hurt her, well, she'll kind of get along with things. And you'll notice that when I'm rewarding her, I'm rubbing her between the ears, I rub on her ears, I mess with her ears a little bit, just all getting her ready for the time when we're going to put a snaffle bit in her mouth, and a bridle's going to have to go over her ears, and just preparing her a little bit at a time for all these things that she is going to experience. And you see, she really wants in that trailer, and she gets a little confused, so she tends to get excited and run around. But that's okay. She just has a lot to learn, and she'll get it. So I'm just trying to get her to let me rub her with this stick. I don't want her to run off every time I raise the stick up. I don't want her to think that she's in trouble at all because of having this stick. I just want her to accept it as a tool, an extension of my hand, and I'm just going to give her a nice little rub. So we go out here and we work a little bit more, just reinforcing the idea that being outside that trailer is a lot of work. Being inside that trailer is a wonderful thing. And you watch, she just about drags me in the trailer here too. And this is all really, really good stuff. I want my horses anxious to be in that trailer, because I don't want to be someplace and it come a big thunderstorm and lightning and my horse not want to get in that trailer, and I got to stand out there trying to bribe her into that trailer, getting soaking wet and running the risk of getting electrocuted, struck by lightning. So, and that's happened to me before. I've been in the mountains and it just came a toad strangler, and fortunately my horses are trailer broke, so when I opened the gate they were anxious to get in that trailer too. So it's a good skill, takes a little practice, takes a little time, but once you figure this out and your horse figures it out, a lot of things are going to get easier for you down the road. Just lots of different things. Now this time I'm just going to walk up to the trailer, no circles, just walk up to the trailer, and now I'm going to ask her if she wants to get in. I'm just going to tap her gently to direct her attention to the trailer. She's looking at me, she's not focused on that trailer yet, but it's going to come. She's going to go, oh, there it is. If I get in there, you'll quit tapping me. And then the other part of this deal is you want to make sure that you let your horse, give your horse ample time to kind of relax in that trailer. We're kind of doing things here a little quicker because for the sake of the video. But when she first got in that trailer, I let her stand in there probably the day before this. I let her stand in that trailer probably for a good 10 or 15 minutes. But you can see she's pulling me to that trailer. She wants to get in because she knows once she's in there, well, there's rest to be had. But you can see the lead line is tight when she comes by the trailer right here. And she looks inside that trailer really hard. And that's what I'm after. I want her to hunt that trailer. I want her to want to be in that trailer. And there she crawls in. Really nice, easy, slow, relaxed. And that's what we're after. I don't worry right now about backing her off the trailers. A lot of you folks have 2-horse straight pull trailers or slant trailers, and your horse is going to have to back off of your trailers. But I don't worry about it right now. You know, in the course of her training, we'll go to teaching her how to back off the trailer, and once we start doing that, she'll always back off the trailer. She'll never get off the trailer looking out. But right now I want to try to make it as easy and as comfortable for her as I can. So there you go. That's Mona's trailer loading day 2, and you know, I doubt that I'll videotape any more of it because it just gets easier after this. But just give you an idea of how smart she is. Remember, later this year, 2015, when we'll have her up for sale, and if you're interested, make sure you get a hold of me. I appreciate your support and your effort. Please share this around with your friends, anybody that you think could use a hand, and if I can help you, please contact us. Thanks.